welcome to another episode of Trucker J in the UK. Cheesiest thing I've ever said. Anyway, I'm in Shrewsbury. Delivering some egg boxes to a farm. So I've waited until it got a little bit lighter before I might be able to see me a bit better now. Before I did a bit of recording because you just wouldn't have seen me otherwise. So yeah, so I'm off to a farm in Shrewsbury with some egg boxes. Oh, it's close. Very, very narrow road. After I've done here, and here. Anyway, after I've done here, large vehicle slow down. Yes, well, it's a railway line. I'm gonna slow down definitely. Don't want throwing out my seat. We're off to Norfolk again. It's a long drive from here. Got a bit of a chesty cough this morning. A couple of days building up. I'll just get out of your way. Yeah, so we've got to Norfolk. I think it's just the other side, so just east of Norfolk itself. Not Norfolk, Norwich. Yeah, just the other side of Norwich. Had a quick glance on the map. So that's the plan for today. So far today, once I'm done there, I don't know where they're going to send me. They could send me to Biggleswade again. They could send me to Leicester. Who knows? Don't know. Parts on this school line, do not park line. Parents, so they'll complain, quicker complain if you do it though. Oh, but they do it, it's alright. These farms with a phone box to protect the intercom, but there's one in Scotland as well. I wonder if it's the same company. Up with a wheel wash. One-way system, okay. What this thing's gonna do? Weigh me? Spray? Oh, it's supposed to spray your wheel. It's not spraying. Where's reception? that's not reception either. Where's reception? A sign would be good. Egg room. Well, there's a loading bay round this way by the look of it, so I'll go this way. Done this delivery here now, time to move on. It's 200 miles to the next one, 4 hours and 15 minutes. I think I've got an air leak in the unit maybe, or maybe the unit and the trailer, because every time I stop I kind of run out of air. It's alright when you're moving, it maintains it, the pumps, the compressor's working, doing its job, so I'll keep an eye on that, and I'll try and find the source, where it's coming from. And if necessary, I'll have to get it into one of the into a garage or something. But it's something you won't really notice if you're when on your daily check. I mean, I couldn't hear any noise, any hissing or anything like that. So it's only really when you start moving that you realise that. Oh, it's the keys rubbing. Okay, so we're on the M6 now, about 150 miles to go. I'm on 3 hours and 30 minutes of driving, so I need a break before 12. And it is 11:18 now, so I've just punched in Crawley services, and that should take about 40 minutes, and I've got 45 minutes. Well, I did when I calculated it, so well, why does that trailer look like an American trailer? It probably isn't. Actually, it's got an American number plate on there, so maybe it is an American trailer, because that can slide up that chassis, the wheels I mean. Very strange. I assume the pins would be different on the trailer than they are in the Europe. Well, I made it with time we're on 15 minutes to spare.
After 200 yards, go straight on.
There's no point in just taking a 15-minute break, because in half an hour I'd have to have another break. There's no point, so I'm just going to have a 45.
Go straight on.
So this is the M6 services, Crawley services. Is he going or coming? Never mind, I'll do anyway at the end. Not sure if this is the space or not, but it is now. Right, so I've still got about 25 miles to go, about 35 minutes. Now I was down here on the last video, only I had to cut that out, otherwise the video would have gone on forever and ever and ever. And I didn't want to do too many videos that are like an hour and a half, 2 hours long. So yeah, so I was down this way the other day, and did a couple of deliveries, ended up running out of time down here, so ended up spending the night. And then the next morning I went down to Biggleswade? Yeah. So possibility I might be going back to Biggleswade after this, not sure. But I never ended up picking up from Biggleswade because the references was all wrong and there's no record of it booked in, etc. So I ended up then going north, back up to Kettering and picking up from there. So hopefully today's not the same. However, I don't have a lot of driving time after I've done this, really. What are we on now? 2 hours. So it's 2.5 hours. So I'll probably have done an extra 2 hours. So it might get me somewhere towards where I'm going next, wherever it is. I don't know, but we'll soon see. Right, that was a bit of an epic drive, but I am here.
Turn right.
What some kind of waddle that is, mate.
To your destination. It is on your left.
Right. Hopefully it's easy to find. I'm on an industrial estate, so it says it's a farm, but well, we'll see. I've not looked at this one on the map. Well, this it must be linked to that other one. I don't know what's going on here. Let me just park up and find out where I'm supposed to be. It looks like they've got multiple sites on one road. Right, I've got to do a blind slide now on the left hand side over there. Last time I did this, as a brand new driver. I have been here before. So we'll see how it turns out. Because last time I just made a hash of it. Right, after several hours of waiting, some gear. Are we in gear? Yes, we're in gear. Oh, do pipe down. So I stopped the video because it was taking me forever to get in the loading bay. I knew it would. Just needed some Benny Hill music on. It's copyrighted, so I can't put it on. Build some air up. So the next one is Kettering, which I'm going to get to Kettering, I think. Just check my driving time. Tachograph, drive time, full day's driving time, 6 hours and 47 minutes. So I can get there, but by the time I get there and I get on the bay and that, it's too late to go anywhere, so I'm not going to pick it up till morning. Feeling a bit rough now.
At the end of the road, turn left, Station Road.
Not sure if I've mentioned, but my niece has got, who's staying with me, she's got tonsillitis and the flu. And I think I might have picked one or both up. Definitely not feeling it. Hopefully feeling a bit better soon. driver. Morning. Oh, I sound healthy, don't I? So the time is 6 o'clock in the morning. I've just done my daily check. I'm about to set off. I made a mistake last night. After I've done my delivery, I misread the paperwork. I mean, it's not. The ink isn't the brightest, to be honest, but I misread it as Weetabix. Turns out it's Whiz Beach or Whiz Beck, something like that. But didn't read it properly. Well, I thought I read it, obviously. That's why I came to Weetabix. Turns out I'm not a Weetabix, so yeah. I'm gonna head over there now. It's an hour and a half. So basically, I was driving last night to get here ready for the morning, so I can get a nice early start. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna head over there now. Still not feeling very well. Antibiotics and paracetamol are keeping me going. So yeah, not in the best of moods, if I'm honest. Not because I'm not well, just because I'm in a grumpy mood. What are you looking at? Look at this spooky lay-by I stopped in last night. Yeah, a bit of wheel spin. Stop spinning, stop spinning. Don't maybe put the diff lock on.
At the end of the road, turn right, Kettering Road.
Saying I'm here. Well, shortly anyway. I'm not sure if I've been to this before. I don't think I have. Could be wrong. I'm not sure that's the entrance here though. Looks like the entrance. So I've loaded now out there. It's
After 300 yards,
9 o'clock in the morning. I've just done.
And take the second exit, Lynn Road.
And heading up to Heysham now, which is 220 miles away, so 5 hours away. Expect to get there around about 2 o'clock, but I'll need a break on top of that, so around about 3 o'clock. Depends on traffic. That was a fairly easy place to load in and out of, no dramas. Some places you go and you're jumping through hoops to get tips and all sorts. Anyway, with that, no, they've got a system in place that actually works. So well done, Siva. This could be a longer drive than I thought. I've been behind 3 tractors. And I'm not complaining because farmers do a fantastic job. Something just fell off this one though. I think it was a sign, that slow vehicle sign. I think there was one on the left, but I think that's just flew off. No, I've got about 3 or 4 tractors now, and they've all pulled in eventually and let the traffic pass. So thank you, farmers, for that. Appreciate that. And I went past one that was indicating to come out, and I didn't see he's indicating because he had that many beacons on. So if any farmers are watching this, if you want to pull out from a lay-by, put your indicator on, but also turn your beacons off so we can see your indicator a bit clearer. So I swapped one tractor for another tractor. Yeah, I thought today's going to be a long day. Definitely. That other one pulled out the way after just turned the camera off, by the way. Most farmers are Very courteous. Until you're on the land, in which case, you're fair game. So I don't know if the camera got that then. That truck never slowed down. Oh, this is why you always slow down for railway crossings. That truck nearly took off as well, coming the other way. I'm not sure if the camera switched on in time. I swapped that one for another tractor, just for good measure. Well, I'm just having a break. It's almost over now. I'm just, is it Barnsley this? Barnsley. I'm not sure it's Barnsley or not. It's just off Woodhead Pass. So I'm going to go down Woodhead Pass now. Jump onto the M60 motorway in Manchester, Greater Manchester. Follow it round up to the M61 and then up the M6. So it's still about another 2.5 hours from here. And I've done 4.5 hours of driving this morning. 4 hours and 15 minutes-ish driving. Something like that. So another, what did I say, 2.5 to go. I'll drop the trailer off at the port and I'll pick up another one, but not sure where I'm going with that or what it'll be yet. I've not got the details, so I'm just going to wait for that to come through. I'm going to do the TV review, which you've probably already seen by now, and see how many of you give it a thumbs down because it's not my usual, even though I'm going to put a disclaimer at the front so it's saying it's not my usual video. If you're looking for my usual video, skip or something like that. Yeah, so I'm going to do the TV review, which you probably, like I've just said, you probably would have already seen by now. And what else have I got to do? I've got to book a flight. I've got to get in touch with DAF. DAF have asked me to attend something which I may not be able to attend because they went ahead with the date and they never replied to me, and then they said, oh, we did reply to you, but I can't find the reply. So anyway, that's something coming up for the road legends, and not just the road legends, other YouTubers as well. I'll put a tweet out later, but off the top of my head, it's myself, Kev T, Luke C, Scott Andrews, Trucker Jenko, Luke Vernon. I think that's it. So we'll put more out about that later. And also got some good news. I'm going to be attending Truckfest in Peterborough. Was I spitting then? Peterborough and Shepton Mallet. Yeah, that one down south. Mind you, they're both down south. I've just come through Peterborough actually, or near there. So look out for those. I'll put out a video about that as well, let you know what's going on. And as last time, I will be giving away some free tickets. So stay tuned for that. I'll try and get them out as early as possible this time. As soon as I get the confirmation that I can give them out. I mean, they've already agreed to it, but as soon as I know that I can actually say, right, this person wants this ticket, this person wants that ticket, then I'll get that done early as possible, and not leave it till last minute like last time. So something else to look forward to there. And I'll give it another 30 seconds. I'm going to drive off. Now I do need some fuel, and there's a fuel station just here. But you always take forever at this one, and there's always a queue. There might not be a queue now actually, but
Average speed.
it just seems to take forever, and I've only got to do 100 miles. So, and I've got 140 in the tank.
You have reached your waypoint. Maple
And plus,
is on your left.
one of the pumps here ain't working, so
right
I'll have a look.
And take the 4th exit towards Manchester.
So I'll be going to a different one. I'll be going to...
Turn right on the roundabout and take the 4th exit.
I'm probably going to Lancaster Services. Well, there's some kind of fire to the right no longer taking this to Eastern Port in Morecambe, or near Morecambe. I'm going to take this to Birkenhead. Change of plan. I'm going to spin round on the motorway. I'm just going to do a spinny. Just going to do a Scott Andrews. No, not really. Yeah, I'm going to spin round where I can. Next exit, I think. Come back down. Fuel up at Lim, which is from where I was when they called me. It's 30 miles to the fuel station and 40 miles to Lim. Now Lim's on the way to Birkenhead docks. So I just missed the turning. If I got the call a couple of minutes earlier, then I would be able to take the turning and saved about another 10 miles on that. So it would have been, you know, better. However, my fuel situation is okay. I've still got 100 miles in the tank, and only got 40 miles to do. So I'll go and fuel up at Lim and then head over to Birkenhead, and hopefully everything should be okay then. I've got a collection from the port in the morning, and don't know where that's going. Actually, I think that over there, I'm pretty sure that is a Key Fuels garage. So we'll find out in a minute. What's the height of that canopy? Where is it? 5 metres. Oh, we'll easily clear that. It is a Key Fuels. Wonderful.
After 100 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit towards Preston.
Alright, just arriving at Birkenhead. About 5 minutes away. I think the new bridge is open. In fact, it hasn't been over it. But I've not been to these docks for a long time actually. BMW, you gonna pull out? No. Oh, let's change. It's taken a long time to repair this bridge. I think it'll last for another however old it was.
After 100 yards, turn left, Tower Road. You have reached your destination, Tower Road.
Time now, 4:20. I did stop at the services because I didn't know where I'd be stopping tonight. Anyway, I've got the trailer number. They tell me where it's going, but I have no idea where it's going. So I thought if I don't stop now, I'll get a chance. So I stopped at the services. I might not get a chance. Oh, the free time like this. And these speed bumps don't seem as violent. Ooh. nice and smooth. Bet the rest of it hasn't been tarmac though. This is where you have to hold on to everything, because otherwise it'll just go flying everywhere. I know what I'm doing. Got the paperwork, got the trailer. Well, I allegedly know what I'm doing. We've got egg boxes again. And I know, shut up. Come on. Build some air up. First drop just near Luke C's house. Well, not far from him, his area. And then the second one is in Wiltshire, and the second one's in Devon. Can we have the tag axle up as well? Are you going to go for that? No, we'll wait. Right, let's get off the port and let's get going. Morning. It's about, well it is, it's 10 to 9, not about it, it's 10 to 9. I was up this morning at 4:30. I departed at 5:10, and then I've been driving non-stop since really. Well, I've stopped in the services, but I need to stop again. So I'm on the M4 at the moment, heading to the first drop, which is in Wiltshire, and the second drop is in Devon. So getting this one done first, should be there in about 20 minutes. I didn't do a video this morning because I felt as rough as a bear's backside. I mean, I couldn't function this morning, but I had to. I'm at work. I have to carry on. Yeah, there's you got no choice. You've got to carry on. There's no snowflake room in here to go and chill out in. So on I cracked. Feeling a bit better now. Got some paracetamol and whatnot later. So yeah, I think I've got a flu and tonsillitis. Tonsils are getting a bit better now, to be honest, because I'm on antibiotics. So there you go. But the flu, that sucks. Yeah. But I can either be at home and not getting paid for it and still be ill, or be at work and be ill and get paid for it. I mean, unless I'm a cabbage and I can't move at all, I'll not have a day off work. That's just me. I don't think I had one day off ill last year. In fact, I don't think I've had a day off ill in the last few years. Not legitimately ill anyway. I think I used it twice in the old job, the excuse anyway. I wasn't ill.
You have reached your destination.
Right, apparently it's somewhere down here. Wait there, mate.
You have reached your destination. Find caution road.
Oh, getting 9th. There we go. Right. Is that... That looked like he's got a bit of road rash there. Hope he's alright. Yeah, I think this is it. Anyway, what do you call a load of cyclists together? Is it a gaggle of cyclists or is it a flock? Anyone know the collective noun? Stephen Fry would know. He knows everything. Someone's been bashing these fences already by the look of it. No one's coming, looking in the mirror. Somewhere near a zebra crossing, he said. Right, that was very quick. That was literally 20 minutes. And that's including me climbing on the back and using a pump truck. Sometimes it is quicker just to use a pump truck and offload on one side. Cyclists are all still here. I wonder if he's really hurt this person. I hope he's okay. A lot of expensive bikes there. Not my cup of tea, road bikes. I'm more of a mountain bike. Throw yourself off some boulders kind of stuff. Race down a hill, realise you're going way too fast. If you touch the brakes, you're going to fall off.
After 200 yards, turn right, caution.
Getting muddy. That's my kind of bike ride. Getting absolutely filthy. Right, where is it here? Unit 2. Any maps? Well, I magically turned around. Now the map says I've gone past it already and it's down here. So we'll find out. It says you're going where these Gregory trucks are and then down that way. It is, there it is. I know, my own fault. Right, done here. What time is it now? 1:30-ish. Off to Kettering now. Obviously I'm not going to get there today because it's 200 miles and 350, oh I say 350, 4 hours drive, and I don't have enough physical time in the day, or time physically in the day, you know what I'm saying. So where will I end up stopping? What's my drive time? 2 hours, so I've basically got 2.5 hours. I speak dead good England. That will put me either Bristol or Gloucester, I think. I'm trying to find. Let's see if there's any alternative routes. Morning. Oh, feeling a little bit better this morning. I did plan on making a review video last night when I parked up. However, it didn't happen, I just conked out. Gone. So I parked up in Rugby last night.
Towards Kettering, 3 miles.
Parked up in Kettering last night and there's a lay-by note which is not on the main road, but it's just off it, so you don't get rocked by the wind, by other trucks or I'm going past. So I parked on that just before the M45, which is the tiniest bit of motorway really. It's between the A45 and the M1. What's the town it was called? Dunchurch roundabout. It's got a little burger van there. I think it used to be a Boxer station anyway. I parked there. So I'm on the way to the drop in Kettering this morning, and it's about 15-20 minutes away from where I am now. Just got on the M6, now I'm on the A14 actually. So this morning, for some reason, my indicators don't want to make a sound anymore. Like, you know, on TikTok, it doesn't TikTok anymore. Also, if it doesn't do that, it probably doesn't give me any warning sounds, but I mean, I can still see the dash. So that's not really the problem, but I'll flick, there's a reset switch. I won't tell you where, because most of you I'm sure will know where it is anyway, but there's a reset switch somewhere around the cab, and it just kills all power to the battery, from the battery to the cab. And it's not really a reset switch, it's just an isolator, but it kind of resets things when they go wrong, so I'll flick that and see what happens in a bit. Right, I appear to be here. Is that the one there?
After 100 yards, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit onto
I thought it was on the other side of this roundabout. I was wrong, it was on the other side of the other roundabout. I've just gone over. What a numpty.
Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
Well, I pick up from pretty much everywhere on this road, except Morrison's, which is in front of you. Picked up from there, Alpro. They don't rush. We'll try again. Right, I've done there now. Now I got in there this morning around about 8:50. Oh, good morning. Kind of skipped a bit. I think like most of yesterday. Or was it the whole of yesterday? I can't remember. However, I can't remember what I was up to. Basically, the memory card was full, and I can't remember where I was up to on the video. So I started off yesterday morning. I think I skipped the whole of yesterday actually. I think I ran out. So I think the last bit you saw was I was heading towards Kettering to Weetabix. I didn't go to Weetabix, it was next door. But I parked up in Rugby on the way from Devon. So I parked up there the night. In the morning I went over to the place next door to Weetabix and collected the stuff, which I got there at 8 o'clock in the morning and I left there at 12:40. So it's a long way. So anyway, it's an half an hour. I was just building air up. It was a long wait, and then I went from there to Heysham Port. So that's all the way, like diagonally across the country. Good old drive that. So I did that. Got there last night, and then collected the trailer I've got now, which is going to Lincoln. So last night I still had a bit of drive time left because most of the day yesterday was taken up by just waiting around. My drive time was still there, so I still had 4 hours. So I didn't want to drive 4 hours into the night because that meant I would have had to get up later this morning. So I drove for another 2 hours, which took me from Heysham to, I'm just near the M1 now. Not too far from Sheffield, so that's 2 hours from there, which is not too bad really. So down the M6, down the M6, 61, 60, Woodhead Pass. I'm just at the other end of Woodhead Pass now. think I was there the other day actually. I'm not sure if it was on camera, got that on camera, but I was there the other day in this very spot actually, taking a break. So the plan now is go to Lincoln, which is about another 2 hours, 105 miles, so 2.5 hours. I'm like, should we get diesel now or not? Because I don't know. But anyway, once I've gone to Lincoln, my next pickup is Bradford. So I'll probably will need diesel. I can get it now, but I don't want to get it now. That's the problem, is can be bothered. How much diesel we got? Come on, give us some figures. I've got half a tank. That's enough. I know. Right. That says 327 miles, but that's because I've just come over Woodhead Pass, well, last night. So obviously there's lots of hills on that. So I think that figure will definitely go up. Yeah, I'm fine. I've got 222 litres, 100 miles. Easy. Well, easy to get there and easy to get back to Bradford. I think the Bradford's probably drink, so it's probably quite heavy. We'll figure something out. But anyway, I've just done my daily check, and I just need to. Where's the pen gone? Oh. I need to defect something on the lorry. Last piece of paper. There's a problem with it. It's got a slight air leak, and I was talking to a driver from Northern Ireland yesterday who was picking up at the same place as me. He's got the same unit, and he was saying that it could be. I told him where the air noise is coming from, but it's manageable at the moment. Said it's, you know, I can replace it as soon as it's going. It's fine, but it just means having to sort it out, start it up for a couple of minutes before you go. He said he thinks that's probably the seal on the air dryer. That's not the hair dryer, the air dryer, which dries the air in the tanks. So we'll see if it's that. But I've been running it all week like that. But I was saying to the guy yesterday, he says yeah, he was like that as well, and then all of a sudden gone. Limp home mode. Was not. He said it wasn't even limp home mode. It was kind of just like it's pulling to the side of the road. So I've sat there talking to this driver for about all different things, from pay to CPC to trucks, all sorts. And a good old Nat who's literally right at the side of me there. So yeah, it was good little chat, that. Owner driver seemed like a sensible bloke, because I was saying, oh, I'd like to do that. I said, well, I don't think I can afford it. He says it's not as hard as you think. He said drivers will have you believe it's really ridiculously hard to obtain your own truck and run it. He says, well, it's not as hard as you think. See, the hardest part really is getting your own license, because he says he said he failed it. Or did he say he failed it, or he found it really, really difficult? I can't remember what he said now. But he said that's quite difficult, the O license. So I mean, obviously, you need one of them. You need money in the bank. You need a unit. You need insurance. You need work. So I was saying to him, it's very daunting though for someone who's never done it. Obviously, as you know, you've been through it. He says, yeah, but it's not as bad as you think once you get there. Anyway, let's go. I'm guessing it's probably that on the left. And what does that say? Yeah, that's the one. Don't know why I'm indicating, there's nobody else on this road, but there you go. Do I have to get out now and press a button, or is it just going to lift? Stop. Stop. Spray your wheels with disinfectant before entry. Well, where's the disinfectant? Is there any disinfectant? I don't see any. Right. That's my wheels sprayed with disinfectant. Now I need to ring the number on the sign. Open. Yay! Right. I think a wheel wash would have been better suited, to be honest, because that fighty little spray, I mean, I couldn't reach the inner wheels. I tried, but you know, you can only do so much. Here, I don't know where it is. It's not very well signed, written. I don't know. It's not that way. Come with me. Look what I just discovered. So, even though I did the daily walk around this morning, and I actually shone my light up and down at that height to look for anything like that, I didn't see anything, so I need to get that reported now. So I've just noticed my wiggly lines coming into it. Sometimes you can't see. Sometimes you go one way slightly too far and then you can't see where the back end's going, or if you're lined up on the dock. So sometimes you have to wiggle about a bit, but look at that, that's that's some wiggling. Right, I just need to turn around, get off this loading bay and shut the back doors, and I can't leave the site yet until I've got permission from work, because I've obviously informed them about the slice and they need to get permission before I can leave. So I'm just going to park up. That'll do it. Might have everyone's way. I'm not going to stand in mud. Just stopped at the garage for some crisps and stuff. Oh. Oh, that's what he's doing. Wow. How do you drive into that block? Well, come on camera, work with me. Right, so I'm on site now. Had my paperwork in. Just did a quick tidy up of the cab, make sure everything's cleanish. It needs brushing out. In fact, I might just air dust it out now. I've got my air duster with me. Let me see. Helmet. Spare phone wire that I forgot about. I think we have the air duster. Yes. Turn that heating off. So I'm just going to plug this in. Hopefully that's got the right attachment on there. I think that's a Mercedes attachment actually. So I might as well give it an air just out now. I'm going to have the engine running for this because there's a slight air leak somewhere. Right. So open that door and blow it out. Luckily these are leather seats, so there's no arse dust to come up. There we go. Last part of any road in a truck for the next 4 days. Lovely. Now to find a space. I see one. I see two. Can't just leave it stuck out here, so I'm going to move it. All the day drivers have just come in now. Everyone's struggling to park. I'm glad I put mine there actually. And now I'm the first one on the fuel pump as well. As soon as I get on it, that is. Hard left. Now where's that wall? Right, that's me done. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.